Hello and welcome in. I'm so excited that you're here, and today I would love to speak with you about the invitation to truly open your heart to life. This has been something that I've been practicing for some time, and it came through as a reminder in the last couple of weeks. And when I started to practice this again, and not just practice it, but truly experience it at a new level that I wasn't quite aware until I saw it, that I had in some ways been closing my heart. As soon as I made this shift, things in my reality started changing, and new opportunities, new experiences, just new daily moments of just so much joy and love and gratitude started to come in. And this came after I'd been in a little bit of a phase of just questioning everything. There was a lot going on in the astrology. There was a lot going on in my energy, in my world, and I was just really feeling some heavier emotions. And when I really started to see that the soul medicine that was really being asked to come through was to open my heart to life, to let go of not trying to figure it out. To let go of trying to figure it out, to actually let myself not try and figure it out, and to just open my heart to being held by life, and to open my heart to life and to the beauty and to the goodness and to the magic of life, that everything would start to dissipate and feel better. And I don't mean that I didn't have things to take care of, or I just let everything go. I still dealt with everything, but it came from this place and this space within myself of opening myself up to being held, opening myself up to seeing and consciously choosing to see the beauty of life. And I'd love to talk to you about this today, because imagine a world, just for a moment, you can just close your eyes and imagine a world where we all lived in this energy of having our hearts open to life, having our hearts open to truly expressing ourselves, to truly seeing the opportunities and the love that life and that others have to give us, to opening to experience and explore the mystery of life. Imagine how that world would feel. It would be so different. It would be so, for me, when I tune into that, it's like this harmonious world that I have this vision of the new earth, of the 5D world, where we are just living in such peace and harmony and joy and connection. And something that is so profound about that is the remembrance that true connection can only happen with an open heart. True connection to yourself can only happen with an open heart and a courageousness to look within, to understand yourself, to know yourself, to clear any of the blocks that are limiting you, and to truly discover the beauty and the magic of you. And then connection with others can truly only happen with an open heart, with allowing yourself to be vulnerable, with allowing yourself to be vulnerable enough to speak your truth, to share yourself. Connection with life truly can only happen when you allow yourself to open your heart to what can feel like the unknown, but to actually opening your heart to the mystical mystery of life and letting it surprise you. Letting it love you, letting it hold you. And if that's a stretch because you've been living in a world with a lot of fear and have had challenges with fears of safety within yourself, then even just opening your heart a centimeter to the possibility of life being so loving, so caring, so generous to you. This has been something for me on my journey. I struggled a lot with a sense of safety within myself, and there was a moment I remember when I found a limitation, a limiting perception that I was living in of life is bad, and I'd been living in that world for most of my life. And so of course my perspective and my relationship with life was this brink of fear. And this is what happens when we live in this energetic world within a limiting perception, within a limiting story that is within our subconscious, is that is the world that we essentially live within in ourselves. And until we bring that to the surface and bring that to the light of our awareness and heal it and clear it and start to see through the illusion, then that is going to be the experience that we will receive and be open to from life, or from whatever it is that we're projecting. And this is what happens when we live in this energetic world within a limiting perception, within a limiting story that is within our subconscious, is that is the world that we essentially live within in ourselves. And until we bring that to the surface and bring that to the light of our awareness and heal it and clear it and start to see through the illusion, then that is going to be the experience that we will receive and be open to from life, or from whatever it is that we're projecting that perception onto. But as soon as I saw it and recognized that I had been projecting that out into my reality, so of course I was going to be faced with challenges and seeing through the lens of life being bad, seeing everything through the lens of the potential for risk and threat, that truly so many human beings live in that world. So I hope that if that brings something up in you, I hope that like is supporting you to create some healing, because on the other side of it, I saw that life isn't bad. Life is not inherently bad. Life just is. Life truly just is. And from that space, I get to then choose what I choose to see life as. I can choose to see the generosity of life, the kindness of life. I mean, go outside and look into nature for a moment and see the abundance and the generosity of life that is there. The sun that comes up every day and shines light and warmth. There is so much to be seen on the other side of fear, and so much freedom to be experienced. And when I got that, initially my relationship to myself and life started to change, because I started to see that life was beautiful. Life was loving. Life was kind. Life was generous. And my relationship to myself and my sense of safety started to shift as well. And it took some time. And now I can truly see on this perspective that was like almost like a refinement of this that came through a couple weeks ago, of truly now just practicing opening my heart to life, opening your heart to life, and being what can feel like vulnerability, but it truly is courage. And courage means to come from the heart, to open your heart so that life can open its heart and love to you, because you can only be receptive to that which you are open to. But what happens, and I want you to just feel this and visualize this, like imagine going out with an open heart and being like, this may feel vulnerable, this may feel tender, this may feel scary, but I'm going to open my heart and say yes to life. I'm going to let life hold me. I'm going to let my life lead me. I'm going to show myself, if I drive a specific route, I'm going to show myself that if I feel the inkling to drive down this street instead, I'm going to see what happens. If I go for a walk every day and it's the same walk, I'm going to go down one different street and just see what I see in that street. If I go somewhere and someone asks how I am, instead of just saying, I'm good, how are you? I'm going to say how I feel and what's going on in my life, and see what happens. See what conversation can unfold. See if that gives someone else an invitation to express themselves. I'm going to open my heart, and even though I might be in a challenge right now, I'm going to open my heart to the knowing that there is a way through this. There is a version of me who made it through this. There is a timeline that made it through, and I'm going to let life support me in revealing the timeline, revealing the energy that I get to calibrate to, revealing the version of me that I get to step into through this challenge and find my way through this and discover who I am here to be and the pathway that is my highest timeline through this. I'm going to open my heart and trust so much in the knowing that there is a higher timeline in this. And I'm going to open to receive it and trust that I am walking it. And what that does is that puts you in receiving mode rather than in a closed heart and a pushing away mode that opens your heart to receiving and puts you in the energetic alignment with your soul, with your higher self, with your highest timeline, and to receiving the exact messages, downloads, and pathways, which can come in all forms. It might come in seeing a feather on the floor and you just need that. It might come through randomly clicking on something and it's exactly a message you want to hear. It might come through a conversation that sparks something within you that is like, that is the peace that I've been looking for. It might come through just being sitting with yourself in a space of calm and trust, to which you're actually able to receive the messages of your soul. And it might come through some other way that the mystery of life will show you. But living in this way, first of all, feels so much more open, so much more peaceful, so much more relaxing, because it's not you against life, it's you with life. And from that space, new possibilities and new timelines can unfold, because you're not blocking yourself off from life, you're actually opening yourself to life. And this can be such a gentle practice to start with, of just saying, today, life, I open my heart to you. Show me one beautiful thing. Show me one new experience. Show me something that you are looking for, a sign, whatever it is, and opening your heart to it. Without attaching yourself to it, without forcing it, but just walking like you would walk like barefoot on the beach, like just walking open-hearted to life and being like, show me the way, hold me through this, guide me through this, show me your love, show me how beautiful this life is. And as you practice that, and you can start off gently, you can go all on in, as you practice that, you will start to see more and more miracles in your life. You will start to be more and more receptive to the guidance that you are looking for. And you'll start to feel more love within yourself, more connection to yourself, to others, and to life, and more alignment and connection with your soul and your highest timeline, your highest path forward, and the path that your soul is guiding you into. And this is the beauty and the magic of opening your heart. And yes, it can sound so simple and it might not feel easy, and that's okay. But that truly is what I feel we are all here to do, to learn how to bring our soul into our body, to live from our soul through our human experience. And part of that is opening the heart so that the soul can truly shine through, because that is the seat of our soul. And allowing that to also reveal anywhere where we're not free, anywhere where you have blocks, anywhere where you have fears come up, that's okay. That is where you get to move to the other side of it. That is where you get to find an opportunity for freedom. That is where you get to heal something. And what happens when you heal something is you bring more light in, you awaken more of the light of your soul, and you open up more to the love of who you truly are, and the love and the freedom to be who you truly are, your truest, purest expression. So anything that happens, whether you feel triggers or blocks come up, or whether you actually start to get miracles, both will lead to the miracles, but both of it is a miracle, because you are getting to the other side of anything that is limiting you. It is all a blessing. And when you walk through life with an open heart, you transform and alchemize anything that can be a challenge into a blessing, into an opportunity, and into deeper, connection with yourself and with your soul. And that is truly a magical experience and a magical way of living life. So I hope that this landed for you. I hope that this supported you so much. I would love to hear what you got from this. Feel free to share a comment or send me a message. You can send me an email. And if this touched your heart, please like or subscribe so that other magical beings can find it too, and I can continue doing these, because I really, really love doing these and love sharing parts of my life, parts of the messages that come through, and the wisdom that comes through my life and my soul that I truly hope can make an impact and a shift in your life. So I'm sending you so much love wherever you are, and I hope that you have the most beautiful day or night, and may you walk forward from this with an open heart and open to the beauty and to the love of yourself and of life.